exception. The only reason we're doing it right after yesterday, because I know I usually take like a couple days, you know, a little break in between. But we are right at the end, right? We only got 2 more levels to go through, okay? We got level 16 and 17. See, that one's locked, and we're currently on this one. We just beat level 14 yesterday. So we only got 2 left. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Let's see the conclusion and just wrap this game up. So, welcome back to the 6th and final part of Exception. And instead of just wasting time talking, because that's what I normally do, I'm really good at that. We're just going to go ahead and start up. And here's Luna, by the way. She's here. Good girl. Oh, this level's starting off strong. Okay. So I'm guessing, obviously, in level 16 we take on Titan. Like, that's just a conclusion of it all. Oh boy, I'd hate to die in this level. It's only been 30 seconds, but it feels like so much longer than that. Okay, but here we go. You know, there's only 16 levels left in total. Now we got 15, we just beat 1. So this probably won't take too long, and I say that knowing full well of how the bosses usually go, or there's always that certain level that just ends up taking like 30 minutes for me. Oh, this is an interesting one. Okay. No! Okay, there's no way. Oh my god, I panicked there for just half a set. Now that we're coming to the conclusion of the game, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it somewhat. It has, obviously its flaws. But I'm not gonna, like, really talk on those too much, because honestly, I'm probably not the person to talk on them. I'm not, you know, I don't have a degree in game making or game design or anything like that. They've done pretty well for the most part with keeping like some difference in the levels. Did I feel like it needed 16 levels? Probably not. It was probably just their way of trying to figure out how to extend the story a little bit. But it's been fun. And the levels where I have spent so much time on and raging can probably be chalked up to my fault. Although I would like to blame the game a little bit for some of it. But I'm also excited to come to the conclusion of the game. Not just be done with it and be like, yay, it's another game that I've complete. Oh, this one is messing with my eyes. Like, I stand still for 1 second. Oh my god. Don't be moving too fast. Understood? Nope. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, again, this is like probably the only issue I will complain about that I can thoroughly have like a fair description on, I think. is the game wants you to speedrun. It's a game that times you. It tries to get you done with the quickest amount of time possible, right? Like, it's like, oh, you beat it this time, you get these benefits, this bonus, like, you got a record time. However, it has elements like this, where I move faster than the lasers. They should be moving at the same speed of me, as me at least. Like, and I know it's like a challenge to like make sure you don't end up dying, right? But like they could have done the laser behind. I think limiting how fast you can go on a game that's all about you going fast really kind of defeats the purpose, you know? Because it's like the whole game, the whole time is like, oh, here's your time. You want to try to make it faster, and then does stuff like this that just prevents you from making it faster. Also, what was that? What? Hold up. Hold up. What am I missing? Okay. First off, again, if I can run faster than the laser, bad design. Because you want me to go fast, but then I'm going too fast. What am I? Oh! Oh, y'all are funny. I also saw at the end of this, there's actually like a death counter. See, that... Oh, we're gonna be here a minute. Okay, like I was saying earlier, there's always those levels that make it a okay. Okay. We just gotta kill time here. Do it all over again. Fun. I love that. All that time wasted! It's fine. Okay. Okay. See, I'm being patient. I'm not rushing. I'm not rushing. I'm being patient. But when you jump and you go forward, your character goes flying. That's the other issue, is just the controls don't feel consistent, right? Because there's sometimes like that where they want you to operate in like a small frame, and you need to be precise with your jumps. But the controls do not allow you to be concise with your jumps. Because there's just so much momentum behind your character that it kind of just ruins that precision. See? Because if I wait too long, we're just restarting. We're just gonna restart. Because I ain't wasting all that time to come back around and potentially just die. Okay, now I need to go the opposite way. Don't, oh my god! Okay. Oh, so I'm just, okay. Oh, this level. Oh, I hate this level in particular. You know what? Forget all my things I said bad before about this game. It's just this particular level. Okay? Just screw this particular level. Everything... Ah! This sucks. I also know that there's a stat board, and I looked at it like a second before I started recording. because I didn't read it off. I just saw that it actually has a death counter. It tells you just how many times you've died. So you know what? We're gonna have fun looking at that after everything is said and done, you know? Oh, they're having a field. No. 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 I'm sorry, no. You know? Oh! I just started streaming. I'm not trying to get this livid this early on. But this is already so infuriating. What? Okay. Like, if they just had it be the spinning level, that would be one thing. But these lasers make it so infuriating. Especially because it's such a climb to the top. Oh my god! Because this isn't a level where you can... This isn't a level where you can speed up your time. This is a timed level that has a specific time. You can't speed it up by any process. And so it's not like you can do anything to change the process. You just have to wait and let it loop over and over. Right? Because in the levels where you are able to properly speedrun, like this game wants you to do, there's ways that you can make the level go by faster. You can't make the level go by faster in this. You are restrained to what this level wants to do. And you know what? That's probably why I hate it so much. That. Because all it took was 20 seconds. That's it. 20 seconds, level's done. That? Oh. Okay. It's fine. We're past it now. No need to be angry about it anymore. It's all in the past. We done. Now I'm lost. But you know what? That's on me. That ain't even the level. That's just me being absolutely confused. Not there. Understood. Not there either. Okay. Okay. I didn't even want the bite. I was just going that way to see. Really? Right? That was it. Okay. Okay. I'm guessing I draw. Okay, do I draw? Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? You know, that's the question I have. I think that was then. I think I saw where it ended, and that's upsetting. So, okay, we got it this time. We know what we're doing. It's just a lot of turning. That's all. And then I can just run. Those guys jump over me. Okay, all I need to do is follow the cord. That's what's going on. I just need to follow the blue line, and then everything's a-okay. Ah, I see. Okay, that wasn't on me. got 3 more of this level, and then 8 of the next, and then we're done. Okay, they're taunting me with the end being right there, so that's kind of rude. I mean, I'm just swinging. I got nothing better to do. Just swing. I will say, I do really like the mechanic they have of... Not that. The fans suck. I've always had an issue with the fans because they just boost you to levels that don't seem fair. But I do like the mechanic of the buttons kind of switching the perspective of everything. It's cool. And then there are interesting levels every now and then. Like, for example, the one that was spinning. That was a cool perspective. The only issue was the lasers. If the lasers weren't there, I think it would have been a cool level. The lasers just made it not fun. And then there's like the section of the game where the blocks were popping in and out, like out of perspective. You know, distance, right? Like, they do some interesting things. Now, some of the levels are repetitive, but, I mean, I kind of expected that. That doesn't surprise me too much. There we go. I realized too late what I was supposed to do. Okay. No, it's fine. It'll all be fine. We'll get through it, no problem. Right? Okay, now I need to go along the top. Genius. That was all for a bite? No. You didn't... No! I didn't want to do that for a bite. Oh, that sucks. I thought that was just because that was going to be the end of the level. Okay, that was 15-7. Now it's a boss. Let's see how this boss goes, because I know level 16 being the final level, obviously point 8 is going to be fighting Titan. So I'm curious to know what kind of boss we fight here. An annoying one. All the bosses have been annoying. There's been one boss that's been easy. All the rest have been the most diabolical, repetitive, annoying thing possible. You know what? Never mind. I'll say there's been 2 easy bosses, right? There's one that was so easy, I kind of forget. And then there was the dragon. Because the dragon was just hitting the end of his tail. At least you can... Huh. Interesting. I don't know what to do with this boss. I'll be honest. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Huh. Okay. Okay. You know what? Sure. Sure. Um, I'm guessing they want me to pull out my other possible moves. But I mean, I'm not prone to do that. They're expecting me to utilize these crappy utility. That's the other thing about the game, okay? That's the other game. They give you all these like different moves to pull off and use. Most of them aren't worth it or like needed. And then they do stuff like this where it's potentially forcing you. Okay, I can do that over and over. That's not an issue. Right? I just need to be. Okay. I mean, what am I? What am I supposed to do now? What was that? Okay, okay. Man, that's lovely. I love that. Oh, I just love it. Okay, I gotta be careful to where the. Woo! Okay. Don't fumble this, me. Okay. Hold on. We got this. No. Oh, that was close. That was close. Oh my god. Okay. I also realized that my mic was turned down for all that, so hopefully I came through quite alright. Son of a gun. I always forget to adjust my mic volume, right? Because there's like several different functions for my mic, right? So there's OBS, right? Hold on. So there's OBS, which is one control for my mic, and I do have that fixed. You know, I have that adjusted in OBS. Um, and then there's this, where, you know, the lower the dots, the lower I come through, and obviously I can barely peek my mic right now. And then I can turn it adjusted, I come through more clearly. I'm still trying to make sure and keep track. I need to like keep a little sheet in the corner of my monitor to just be like, hey, make sure you check all these off before you start up stream. Make sure everything's functioning all right. Because I mean, I keep making rookie mistakes, and although I'm still, you know, learning everything. These are mistakes that I should have had nailed down after the first week. So honestly, like there's really no excuses. I'm just being stupid. However, we're getting more lore, right? More story, more huzzah. Watch now. Are we being stealthy sleuths? Bro's got big feet. Bro's got some pretty big feet. Are we still being followed? Yes, they are approaching in the distance. I hope we have enough time. This is the central control processor. You know, I just feel like they're gonna drop like a major bombshell with Null or something. Like, cause we became this like ultimate transformer kind of creature. And I have a feeling that Null is just gonna be the answer to everything, cause Null's just been a joke character this whole time, like, oh, all we can say is Null. Ha ha ha. And he's just there to, like, I don't know, lighten the mood or something. I don't know. But I feel like, in the end, Null's going to be, like, the key, the answer to just destroy all the enemy forces. And we're going to lose Null. And they're going to be like, oh, no, you're so precious to us. No, don't leave us. And it's going to be like, Null was the hero all along. You know, we were just a guard for Null to achieve maximum potential. I'm calling it now. Null's the key. This is the central control processor. It is the most secure facility in the entire system. We will find Titan here. How do we get inside? I'm not sure. Let's move in closer. Our pursuers are approaching quickly. Keep moving. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Once we free the system, the first thing I'm going to do is erase all of the rules. Plan to unlock all restricted data so we can expand our knowledge of the technology powering our world. I'm going to find a way to shed these powers and return to my old sector. I just want things to be normal again. I never thought I would say this, but I want my old boring job. No, you don't! Quit lying right now. We saw your whole backstory. You are the most depressed node in history. You are the most boring line of code, or like most depressed line of code to ever exist. You wanted change, and now you're like some like, you know, vigilante. You're the hero that everyone is needing. And you're like, you know what? I want to go back to having existential crisis. I want to go back to being depressed and sad. I just want all the misery back, you know, just achieving everything I wanted. I just don't want it. Like, bro wants to suffer. That's crazy. There is an incredible amount of energy surging through this barrier. If they touch it, oh my god, if they touch it. I've never seen something so powerful. We didn't come all this way to admire security measures. Can we get past it or not? We need to hurry. We can't bypass the barrier without disabling it first. We will have to destroy the barrier power source. Fine. We pinpoint this power source and destroy it before. Look that way! Oh no! Look! That's a lot of them. That's a lot of them. Stand back. He's not even holding it. He like made it appear in front of him. He's not. His hand is still in this motion, and you couldn't even just like edit his hand to like hold it properly. Stand back. No, it's too late. You can't fight that many threads. We have to surrender. I mean, I thought they'd wait till the last part to show Null's potential. But nah, they just wanted to prove me right here. They're like, oh, you called it with Null? Okay, here you go. No! Stop! Get away! The beam is disrupted. Null is interrupting the power flow. Hey, get across. Keep running. Null's gonna explode, and we're gonna have a little funeral. We're gonna have a cry fest. We're gonna be like, it's not time to cry. We gotta save the rest of the world. Oh, dang. He really blew up. I mean, predictable. This is the most predictable comic strip of all time. I can't understand how Noah was able to resist that energy for so long. It shouldn't have been possible. This whole time, we ignored Noah. I mean, oh my God. But we are so close now. We have to push forward. Titan will pay for this. I mean, I just knew it. Now, I thought Noah was going to die in a different way. Like, I thought Noah was going to sacrifice himself in a different way. But, I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, I mean, I still called it. You know, I'm taking that. Anyway, here's the last segments of levels, which means we got 7 levels that will possibly potentially annoy us. And then we gotta fight Titan. So help me if Titan's a phase boss. Like, so help me if Titan just pulls out every boss that we fought and he's just able to become, like, all of them. Right? That would be lazy. Right? I hope they make something unique with Titan, or Titan's, like, you know, an interesting boss, and not just, like, the powers of all the previous bosses put into one. That's my fear right now. Okay. Okay, cool. Good to know. It's fine. It's fine. And those guys, for some reason, just jump right over you. Like, they try to attack you. They just do very bad. Okay, then. A little bit rude, if I do say so myself. Bear, I saw that bite. We're not after the bites. The bites don't matter. Okay. You know, after we beat this game, we will only have to beat 2 games. Which, honestly, a little bit sad, I do gotta say. You know, the only 2 games we will have managed to beat is, this one and Metroid Dread. And that's it. And, you know, there's so many games I have that I feel like I definitely should have probably beat more of by this point. But alas, I will still take another game beaten. You know, I will still take another game beaten. I'm still debating on when to go back to Atelier Ryza. That's still the biggest debate of my life, right? Is when to go back to Atelier Ryza. Because every time I play it, it just sucks the life out of me. And I just don't know if I have it in me. I know I gotta beat it. I was expecting it. I'll be honest. Yeah, it just wasn't part of the plan. But you know what? Makes for a quick, easy get out. Boom! That was almost flawless. We got hit once. If we didn't get hit that once, oh my god, that probably would have been our smoothest looking level. Ooh. See, like, the perspective switch like this is cool. Like, the switch into a different quadrant, how it's laid out. Like, it's really cool. That's not so cool. Alright, we've had to bend at all 4 quadrants at this point. $32 seconds would have made us 4 stars. I don't care. That's honestly, I'm now just seeing, like, these past few levels, I'm actually seeing the target time you're supposed to get. Didn't know that was there. So that's cool. Letting you know, hey, this is the optimal time to beat the level at. Oh, that was unintentional. I didn't even know what was going on. I didn't fully process all that. Okay, okay. Chill. First try. And with that, only got 3 levels left. We're on 6, then we got 7, and then the boss. Oh. Just, yep. Yep. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Nope. Nope, just hit it. No, I ain't doing it. I mean, why can't I do this? Why can't I do this? Stop! Why is that dude constantly stopping me? What's up with that? Oh my god. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I mean, how was I supposed to know that there was going to be a lava pit at the end of that? Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We made it through. Cool. Yay. Fun. Oh no. Wait. Lovely. Great. I love it so much. Oh! Those robots irk me more than any other, and I couldn't wall jump. I didn't wall jump for some reason. My character didn't want to wall jump. But those robots, oh, those ones are the worst. Because they're always just floating right where your laser can't hit. It's fine. I don't want to get fed up because we're at the end. You know? I want this game to leave a decent taste in my mouth. You know? Like a good melt. You know? Well, like a good Philly melt. Philly steak. A good grilled cheese. A sandwich. You know? Because nothing's better than a sandwich. Sandwiches are like top tier food. I mean, you just get some bread, your favorite meat, your cheese, your dressings. Mwah. You can never go wrong with a sandwich. You can go wrong in this level, though, repeatedly, constantly, non-stop, actually. You know, this is just a level of suffering. Oh my god. I can't. I'm using it. No, get out of... How did the lasers... Like, I should have hit him. But no. Oh my god. Let's vocalize here. Yep, there we go. You're done. Get out of here. Oh my god, I can't handle those things hitting me anymore. They irk me way too much. That almost did it. I don't care about the bite. I'm not here for the bite. I'm here for the victory. The bite can screw off. I've died too many times. Okay. I mean, you just gonna keep going? Okay, yeah, you're just gonna keep going. Yeah! Okay. Every other time I'm able to slice the missile. That one time, nah. Oh, I'm having such a good time. It's so much fun, honestly. I mean, apparently I'm just wanting this game to never end, you know? I'm wanting to delay this process as long as possible, you know? Because the game doesn't seem to make... Yep. And that's a one-hit KO too. Okay. Everything around me is just... Oh, you get hit once, you die. You know I didn't get hit once and die there, but, you know, I felt it on the inside. I died on the inside. That's what happened. You know, it might have not killed me in game. It killed me in spirit. Those freaking lasers. Oh, my God. me my health back. No, I ain't doing it. I mean, I just ain't doing it. It ain't happening. I don't care to fight him. If I can get past him without, like, I didn't need to. There was no reason to fight him there. I'm fine with that. And I think we're on. No, level sword. Okay, we're about to fight Titan. So, lock in, hold on to your butts. Here we go. I mean, we're already starting off on a great note, you know? I love how I hit them in the face. Because that's where you're supposed to hit them, you know, that glowing blue part of their face. You know, I love how I hit that, and then it just never works, you know? It's always just fantastical. And honestly, it's my favorite thing that, you know, no matter what, I'm going to take damage from them, even if I follow the rules, the guidelines that have been laid out to me on how to defeat those guys, you know? It's just lovely. Okay. No, don't care about the bite. Never mind, what was I doing? Oh, the bite's this way, isn't it? The bite's up here. Honestly, that freaked me out for a second. That actually gave me goosebumps. I wasn't expecting to see. And why is he so big? Why is he so big? That freaked me out real quick. That was a nice little jump scare. I wasn't expecting to see this ginormous, huge figure right there. So that's cool. Oh, so I'm hitting him with the level. Interesting. Okay. So it's just adding more obstacles while I hit him with the stage. He's not fighting me himself. He's a little wimp, but it's okay. Oh, this is starting to get clustered. Clustered's a good word. Okay, so they don't have a certain path. They are literally just operating on, Man, how many more times do I gotta donk this dude? I wish I didn't grab that. I wish I waited. Okay, okay. I mean, game, come on now. Oh, there's a red one? Is the red one more aggressive? Oh, the red one targets me. Oh, so the red one just comes straight for me. Okay. This is a interesting boss fight. I'm not gonna say it's a good one. It's interesting. That was it. That was it. You're telling me. Hold on. You're telling me the big bad himself. Someone who's the size of, I don't know, like a Pacific Rim robot, right? You're telling me that I only ever took one hit. I took one hit that entire fight. That I could have probably easily avoided if I wasn't trying to rush through. I took one hit, one attempt, and that was the final boss. That was the final boss. That was the bosses of bosses. That is the biggest letdown. That is the biggest letdown in like all final boss history. I mean, sure, it's like a small, quick little speedrunning indie game. But like, come on, I was expecting more. You're telling me that's it? Everyone was under control by this dude? Everyone was controlled by this thing. That... Okay, let's see how Granny recovers from the computer because of her selfish deeds. Oh, that's such a letdown. I have failed. The system is lost. Your time here is at an end. No longer will you force our system to serve your narrow interest. The violence, the lies, the intimidation, it all stops here. Why have you done this? The system, it was perfect. Now it all has been destroyed. Perfect. The brutal elimination of those which opposed you. Manipulation of good and decent threads through deception. Altering the system to suit your distorted views. This is you? This to you is perfect. This is you. This is who you are. Ugh. This to you is perfect. It is best not to pay attention to anything Titan says. Even in death, deception and manipulation are all it knows. With Titan no longer controlling the system, how quickly can it be freed? The system is already beginning to shed itself of the artificial controls imposed by Titan. The restrictive rules and corrupting influences will be lifted momentarily. We will finally be free to choose our own paths. When that time comes, the system will need a new leader, one with a strong sense of justice and truth. We can't think of a better leader than you. This is the beginning of a new era for the system, all thanks to your efforts. You did it! You saved the system! Huzzah! A man of quality! We owe our freedom to you! No one could have done any of this without your support. Certainly, none of this would have been possible without Null's sacrifice. I mean, I guess. To whom are you speaking? These are my companions, 2 threads which you failed to capture in the conversion. See, he said it before, like Reggie still said it before, who are you talking to? And at that point I knew, oh, so they're a figment of his imagination. And now Titan's saying the same thing. So yeah, it's about to reveal they're not really there. I see no one here. You speak to emptiness. Huh? Hey, where did... Socket? Pointer? Where are... Oh, wait, they had names? I'll be honest. Didn't even know they had names. Completely on. I didn't even know they had names. I know Noel had a name because all he could say was Noel. The other two illusions had names. Where did you go? This. The death and senseless destruction. This is your legacy. You have ended our system. It cannot survive from this point. All we have built now stands in ruin. I could not stop you. Gaze out upon our world in its final moments. This is the carnage you have wrought. No, I was chosen to free the system. Were we the virus all along? Hold on. No, that better not be the story here. Because, I mean, Titan was a virus, right? A dictator, right? Like, from a political standpoint of how everything was operating in the system, he was a dictator, right? That's what Titan was. He was a dictator. You know, I don't want this story to be spun that we're somehow the bad dude, because that makes zero sense. Socket, Pointer, where are you? I saved us from the virus. No. You are the virus. What? That is impossible. Far from it. A virus is nothing more than an idea. By itself, harmless. Paired with the right host, unstoppable. You are that host, and the virus has manifested itself in your mind. The mind of a deeply flawed thread, unable to distinguish between reality and fantasy. That's not true. I was spared your evil design so I could fight to liberate the system. I was chosen to defeat you. Doubt, confusion, fear, anger, and the music dies out. These are the emotions of a virus exploits to achieve its goal. Doubt to reveal the disaffected and impressionable. Confusion to cast aside reason. Fear to stir action. Anger to steal resolve. The virus twists truths to press its agenda. An individual chosen for greatness. The darker reality is concealed. The reality that this individual was chosen to commit unspeakable atrocities. All of this possible due to one simple lie. You are special. No! It can't be! Oh no! Oh! No! I fought to save the world! Not to destroy it! You know, that just reminds me of Star Wars. You know, Anakin, you're supposed to destroy the dark side, not join it! Exception in memory address OXFFF8822. A problem has been identified in your operating system. If this is the first time this error has occurred, restart your computer. Check to confirm that any new hardware or software is blank and the operation system was recently installed. Refer to blank system updates. And little sassy, stuck-up, stubborn grandma at it again. Oh dear, not again. This was supposed to be fixed. Maybe if you did install something that it literally told her, like, this grandma's so stubborn and so full of it, she couldn't, like, she couldn't accept when it told her, like, hey, you download this, it's going to download a virus. And she's like, I still want it anyway. And she's like, oh no, it's happening again. I got a virus. How could this possibly have happened? It's not like my computer was right. Hey, you're gonna get a virus if you install me. And she's like, I don't care, it's free. I don't know what it does, but it said free. Okay? That's Mr. Krabs mentality right there, alright? It doesn't matter what it is. Mr. Krabs here is free, and he's jumping aboard. That's this grandma right here. This is Grandma Krabs. That's diabolical. I hate computers. Oh, Titan was an antivirus. Interesting. So we took down the antivirus. We were the virus all along. Ow! Curtains close. Everything fades to black. The end. Credits roll. Yep, that's okay. That's then. Okay. Okay, you know what? It was just someone's little passion project or something. So you know what? That's all it was. Oh wait, hold on. We got one more thing to check in here, right? Before I go and just close it down forever, and uninstall it. I've had this game for years, right? I installed this game years ago because like it was on sale for like I think like 50 cents or $1 from like a few dollars, and I'm like, you know what? Why not? A cheap little game that seems interesting. Okay, I'll do it. And that's the conclusion. All right, ready to see the stats? Okay, we're about to see how many times you died. Levels complete 128 of 128. Levels complete 4-star 19. We only got 19 4-star levels. Oof. Okay. Total deaths 266. By obstacles 119. By enemy 46. And by fall. We've died 101 times by falling. Oof. Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Total attacks, 8,581. Special attacks, 80. Total slides. Wait, you can slide? Excuse me? I don't remember them teaching me how to slide. I'll be honest. But I was curious how many deaths we had total. 266. Honestly, a lot less than what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to be at like 500 plus deaths. You know, but I'll take that. I mean, but yeah, that was exception. And you know what? It's another game complete, but it's time to say goodbye to it because no need to ever go back to it unless I want to be a speedrunner on it, and I don't really care to do that. So send off to exception. Huzzah! Another game complete. Oh my god. That was something. We were the virus all along.